All right, Commanders fans, it's time for us to get real. Uh, what the extensions done for Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, is the Trey Henderson trade to Washington dead or not? Let's talk about it and what I believe it is. But we'll talk about it. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, or the 7,000 subscribers. So please hit the like button, the subscribe button, hit the share button. Let's get to 7,000 as soon as we can. I very appreciate it. Let's get What's up, you guys, man? Welcome back to the PSN Commands Network. It's your boy Tonga A Tech. I am back with another video. If I get to our glory to God, without God, I would not be here up to right now. So God will be doors and paving ways for all people in the Lord's name. For today's video, I'm here about the Washington Commanders, specifically the trade for Trey Henderson. Before I get too far into it, let's get to the verse of the day. This is from Jude chapter 1, verse 22. This one's short and brief, so I won't talk about too much. It said to be merciful to those who doubt. So if they doubt the power of Jesus, be merciful to them. Don't attack them. Don't come at them sideways. Just tell them, man, Jesus is real, man. He loves you. And he wants you to come into his life and wants you to come into his light, into his kingdom. Amen. Amen. Right to it. So, Trey Hendrickson getting traded to the Washington Commanders is now officially dead. Did I tell you? Dead upon arrival. DOA. Done. Not happening. Zero. Zero chance now. Chance is zero. Nah, not a chance. Not a chance in heck. It's not happening anymore, right? Save this. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase just got extended, right? And you would think, oh, they got all this money. They can't pay Trey Henderson, right? You, sir, are wrong. Now, Jamar Chase got a 4-year, $161 million extension, which now means his contract is 5 years, $189 million. It's some wild number. T. Higgins got a 4-year, $118 million extension. So that lowers his $26 million cap number off the franchise tag to a lower number. They can put void years on these contracts in order to retain their players. So now they have made the big investment on their on offense. Now I think they're going to make their big defense and pay Trey Henderson the money that he's looking for. He never wanted to be traded. I believe he just wanted to get paid. Similar to Miles Garrett, I don't think he ever wanted to be traded for real. For real. He just wanted to get paid and wanted to get paid big bucks. And now it's time for Trey Henderson to get his big money, his last big deal as a NFL player, as he is hitting the age of 30 and looking to get his last big pay. Coming off 2 straight seasons of 17.5 sacks, I'll be asking for the same thing. So why is it dead now, right? They're now able to free up cap space for this year to pay Trey Hendrickson. Now, in the future, that money could be books can be all effed up. I don't know how it's going to work beyond 20. So what I was saying was they can now pay Trey Hendrickson along with Jamar Chase and also T. Higgins now because they have the 2025 with the cap space they freed up by going to pay these dudes. And I don't think they restructured Joe Burrow's contract yet either. So with those extensions plus Joe Burrow's restructure, they'll have the money to pay Trey Henderson, which means he will not be traded. He'll get paid. He'll get the money he wants, and he'll be staying in Cincinnati. It just means the trade is dead. It's not going to happen. I think they would put him on the market because they want someone to give a first round pick, and no one's going to do that for a 30-year pass rusher. So yeah, all right, we're gonna pay him then. Um, They got a second rounder that was early in the second round. I think they did it too. They're looking for a top 50 pick. No one's going to give that up. So, with that being said, the Bengals said, "Screw it, we're going to pay him now. We're going to pay T, we're going to pay Chase, and we're going to pay him, and we're going to pay Joe Burrow salary cap." Oh, rightfully so. Trey Henderson deserves his money, and I think he earned it. So, give it to him. Now, this means the Bengals ain't gonna win nothing. I'm saying right now, as a Commanders fan, I'm kind of glad we're not doing it. I would love to get Trey Henderson, but they want a first round pick, and we got to pay him 30+ million per season at age 30. That's a lot. I'm probably good, bro. Like we traded for Debo already. We already traded for Larry Tunzel. Another trade to lose another draft pick. We only got 5. Eh, eh. You build for the draft, for something for free agency and trades. Eh, eh. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. So, Trey Henderson to DC is officially dead job. Gotta let it go. It's not happening. So now what are the new options? Glad you asked. The draft. The draft. The draft. The draft is now an option, and I'm gonna give you some guys that I think will be worth it. Right. This is according to PFF. We're not getting a dual card, so we can get that out of the way. But number one edge rusher on the board is a dual card. Number 2 is James Pierce Jr. out of Tennessee. He is number 12 on the PFF big board. Number 3 is edge rusher Mike Green from Marshall. He's number 13 on the PFF big board. I think he will actually be available at 29. By the way, um, Donovan Izuraku, Izuraku, from Boston College. He's edge rusher number 4 on the PFF big board, and he's 16 on the big board ranking. He's number 4 of edge rushers. Number 5 is Mikael Williams. He's number 24 in the big board rank and number 5 in edge rushers. No, I think that was about it. That was the top 5 edge rushers. I didn't see anything else. But those are the top 5 edge rushers. And one of these guys will be available when you do pick at 29. I think it'll be Mike Green who will be available. And I think maybe the Boston College guy might be available too. But that's what you got to go with. You're gonna go with the draft. Um, ain't nothing in free agency. It ain't nothing in free agency. We could have kept the guy like Dante Fowler Jr., but he felt disrespected. So I kind of get it. I'm not going to attack him for it. It is what it is. I'm not gonna come at him sideways about it. It is what it is. No, I'm not gonna come down. I'm gonna come down about it. Come at it sideways. What you gotta do in the streets, gang? What you gotta do in the streets, gang? I'm trying to see who's available. Edge. This was available in free agency. This is why we have to draft one. Von Miller, old and over the hill. Matthew Judon, old over the hill. Preston Smith, old and over the hill. So Darius Smith is interesting. That's a guy I can subscribe to. Charles Omenihu, he's solid. He's not terrible. Demarcus Walker, he's okay. Jerome Baker, he's okay. He's nothing special. Uh, Foley Fotiasi, cool. Brandon Graham, old and over the hill. I don't know why he didn't retire yet. He old as hell. Lorenzo Carter, Kaiser White, Emmanuel Ogba, Jay Hughes, over the hill. You need to go hang him up. Calais Campbell over the hill. KJH, Camille Grudier Hill. I'm good on him. Shaq Barrett, old and over the hill. I think we did resign Jalen Holmes, who's cool, but it's just nothing here. It's just nothing here, gang. It's nothing here. All the good edge rushers outside of Darius Smith are gone. So You either sign Darius Smith and draft an edge rusher, or you're drafting 2 edge rushers in the draft. I just don't see any other way you could fix the pass rusher situation. Because this trade is dead. It's not happening. You're not getting Trey Henderickson. It's over. It's not happening. So now you have to go to the draft. But that's going to do it for today's video. I'm sorry about the microphone issue. Sometimes this thing is just tweaking. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Sometimes it got a green light, which means it's working correctly. So I think it's a red light. It just cuts off randomly. I might see what's going on with this thing, but I appreciate y'all patience. I love you guys. All the love of Christ. All remember, if you put God first and have good sportsmanship, you will always open like a time. Let's hard dedication, man. Protest fans always have a good one, guys. I pray you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful week. That's a prosperous week for you, mentally, spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially for you. Have a good one, guys, and I catch y'all next video, man. What are your thoughts on the Trey Henderson trade being dead? You think it's still dead? You think it's still alive? It's still alive and kicking? Well, that thing is boom, 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 boom. DOA. You got to put in the conversation down below. I love y'all, man. Till next time. Peace.